the subsidies continue. They don't want poor people and middle class people to have health care. They just want it for rich people. And oh man, okay, so that's what their agenda is, to kick everybody else off healthcare. So let's just make healthcare collapse. Let's just not have healthcare for anybody if they're not going to have healthcare for us. I think if AOC or Jasmine Crockett or anybody starts running with that platform, we win with that.
I don't
But
know. I
people be
kind
like,
of
I don't
need
want
my
to pay my
health
medical
care
bill.
though. So,
That's what I'm saying. You already have it. Other people, you other people have their health care, but if they're going to collapse the insurance industry, if they're going to make the insurance only for rich people, which is what the Republicans are going to try to make everybody's health care cost $9,000 a month or whatever, well, people can't pay that anyway. So instead of letting
mm,
like the people who can't pay it, instead of letting
I
people who
can't.
struggle to pay it and go broke,
I
cancel the
can't see
insurance
shit,
industry.
but they consider like good eye care like kind of like a not like a needed thing. So
Oh,
my
so they'll cut it
insurance
out.
doesn't. Yeah, and my insurance covers like a small amount of my eye
Mm.
care needs. Yeah, and I actually have like eye problems and shit. Like glaucoma runs heavily in my dad's family and shit. Like it's actually needed medical care, but and then plus I need to be able to see to drive to be safe.
Mm, yeah,
But I
there's a
have to
whole.
pay like at least like when I do my contacts or glasses, I have to pay at least $200 to $300 down on that. So
Golly, that's crazy. And then you end up using your contacts longer than it's healthy to use them for. Just
oh no, I just
on and
like
on.
switch out with glasses a lot. I don't want to risk anything with my eyes. Like
That's good. That's a good plan. Okay, Ben says, need Johnny Appleseed guys, traveling the nation, farming and schooling, no more addictive forms of recreation and providing wholesome education and food networking. Yeah, and we need to just fix our food system, like, but yeah, Johnny Appleseed is an interesting character. Um, I've heard it said that he didn't plant apple trees because apple trees were like that was just his name. Like the dude's name was literally Johnny Appleseed. He didn't just happen to plant apple trees too, but they turned it into a story about him planting apple trees. The story I heard was that his wife had passed away and he was from he was an immigrant from a country that they had a certain plant. I don't know what the plant is, but they had a certain plant and his wife passed away from something. He's like, "Oh, if we'd had that plant here, then she wouldn't have passed away. We could have had this natural medicine for her." But they didn't have the plant here. So he just, like after his wife passed away, I guess, that's what triggered him doing this, but he went out and just planted that plant all over the country. And then his name was Johnny Appleseed. Anyway, that's the way I heard it. But he might have actually planted apple trees. But the way I
an
heard it was,
apple a day keeps the doctor away.
yeah, apples are good for you too. But it could be he was planting some type of medicinal herb that that people it could have been something like that they didn't want people to know about, so they called it apple trees instead.
You know what? I like medicinal herbs. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm not knocking that. But yeah, that might be what
never.
Johnny Appleseed was really doing. But yeah, we do need more of all of that. We need more of all the stuff that the bad guys don't like because favorite summer activity revolution. We shouldn't need one by
Hmm.
then though. We should have Trump thrown out by then, and it's not that
Like
hard.
nachos
He
should just
qualifies for
like
being thrown out recently. He qualifies from being thrown out from stuff he's been doing. So,
yeah, we should just have more nachos and stuff and make them mad.
hmm like free nachos. Like instead of just having food stamps for everybody, we should have free nachos. Like a nacho,
With
like a nacho
yeah, with
machine
yeah, with all the cheese
with all the
dip.
cheese,
Yep.
the cheese. So you can
Hmm.
just pull a fountain of cheese. You can just pull on something, and it makes all this cheese come out. That would be
Can
great,
have wieners for the keto people to dip in the cheese. You know.
dude. I used to love the broccoli and cheese when I was at when I went to school. We had a baked potato bar, and they had broccoli and cheese on it. Okay, so now my phone is running out of battery, and we're already at like
Aw.
15, 20 minutes. So we might shut the live down before too long. But I think that